Oh, the damn signal. Here we are, part 3 of our drive to Brandy Station, Virginia, for our third Get Out of the Car tour of 2025. Sorry, Get Out of the Park tour 2025. Don't miss the rest of the season, folks, because we're not doing this again. I'm not doing it again. Can't, no. It's too much work. Not enough juice for the squeeze, or whatever they call it. But it's going to be nice to get out anyway. Maybe we'll do it every 5 years. Maybe that's what we'll do. Who knows? All right, so we are about to approach Haymarket, Virginia. I'm going to guess that at one time that was where all the hay growers brought their hay. And everybody came to get hay from the hay growers in Haymarket. That's my guess. I don't know. Yes, very good. Yeah, a lot of, I noticed that with a lot of European and American towns. The names are very creative. You know, Pig Town. Well, that's where the pig farmers brought their pigs to market before they put them on the ships. Oh, okay. Oh, it froze in the middle of the circles. So I was saying that I know you said that circles are scary to you, and I said what I've noticed living in Gettysburg all these years is that the people that seem to have the biggest problem navigating the traffic circle are people with Jersey license plates, and they drive as if they're scared of it. Like, it's almost like they come to the circle and they're like, I don't know what to do. So they cover their eyes and they just hit the gas and hope for the best. And then it's up to the rest of us to avoid hitting them. And I've seen so many times either a near accident with someone else, or I've almost been hit by people from New Jersey careening into the square, or otherwise just, driving through the square in an unseemly way. So that's all I was saying, was that it makes sense that it's scary to you, because I think that's a lot of people from New Jersey. They become scared of that. I also noticed that a lot of people from Jersey and New York City, they tend to just be scared of lack of buildings and trees. And, bugs and, nature, I guess. And it always makes me laugh. Well, yes, they are full of traffic. That is true. That is true. But so is the regular road. But it's because it's hard to, and at least like a lot of the roundabouts that they build now are they have lanes with the arrows in them, so they tell you exactly like which one to get in based on where you need to go or whatever. But the one in Gettysburg has nothing like that. You got to figure it out yourself. So I can see it being daunting for somebody who's not used to that. And I don't remember ever being taught the rules of a traffic circle in driver's ed. So it's something that you have to kind of just figure out on your own. So I don't fault people for it. It's not a common thing, but it just makes me laugh that the coincidence. All right, this is Haymarket, by the way. To go left at this light and you go to Manassas. The coincidence of it just being a lot of Jersey plates that seem to be screwing up the, whatchamacallit there, the circle in Gettysburg. Gold Coast for my city, as in golden sand beaches. They don't think too hard for names. Yeah, there you go. I just wonder about some of the small towns, town names in Lancaster. Yeah, Lancaster County's got some weird town names. Is that where like Intercourse and Bird in Hand and Virginville and Blue Ball and Harry Bush are town names? Priscilla's in Missouri. Hello, Missouri. Dogface says, my town is named after a guy who attacked a settlement of Indians. Then he was killed in the running battle. Well, there you go. What's the name of that town? The Amish communities, well, we have some Amish in Gettysburg, or not in the town, but I see the horse and buggy driving around a lot, but not tons of them, but we have them in our area. The high concentration of them that I'm aware of is in Lancaster. That's like Amish country. What's weird to me is not weird, but like Gettysburg, for example, doesn't have lines on the road, and so people, if they don't know that, hopefully intuitively they know that. But like the new ones that I passed several miles back, they have the lines written in there, so it takes all the thinking out of it, all the guesswork out of it. So far, Barbara says, so far I have gotten 3 of the ads that cover the comments. 2 in the last part, 1. That is so annoying. Why did they start doing that? I wonder if there's a way to disengage that. Where am I? Oh, I'm at 29. Okay. I know. Okay. Good morning, George. How are you? Turner Falls, Paul says. That's the name of the town. Captain Turner. Okay. Captain Turner. That was George Hurst's name in Deadwood, I think. Captain Turner. All right, so here is the Buckland races. You might recall that. So this is the old Warrenton Turnpike. Buckland Mill I just passed on the right. Of course, the Warrenton Turnpike was not this wide during the Civil War, I'm sure, but this is it. So we're leaving Prince William County and entering Fauquier County now. And this is where I grew up coming. Turning left down this road would take me to one way to get to my relative's house. And so this part is still relatively untouched. But going north behind me, going the opposite direction, if I had turned left at that light, it would have looked like, the further north you got, it would have looked more like Jersey than Virginia. Blake Norman says, was there in 2017 maybe? Seeing those huge horse statues and all the land and monuments was amazing. You're talking about Gettysburg, I'm assuming? Look at this truck this guy's got here. Look at that thing. Talk about a small one. Now, coming up on the left, coming up on the left is a little white church. You see it probably already. And when I was a little kid, you know how little kids are, right? Okay, Spitoni's Pizza. I can't believe that's still for Spitoni's. That has been there since I was a boy. So it's like 20 years old. This little white church on the left here. This is the other place we would turn to go to my aunt and uncle's. And I remember as a little kid, that was a landmark to know that we're almost there. Because, 4-hour drive with a little kid is a nightmare. But it was enough for me to know that that they live near Washington, D.C., where the president lives. So I thought that was the White House. And they go, no, it's not the White House, but, and then eventually that's just what we called it. And imagine my disappointment and sadness when I found out at the tender age of 32 that is not the White House. Grant said, yeah, no, I'll bet, I don't even know when that pizza opened, but that pizza, a couple doors down from it, that's still there, that I was, always there since I can remember. But this is where I wanted to live first. Coming here as a kid, I love the country. I just love the way of life down here. I love that you can